Hey guys, Gaming with Goku Black Fanboy here, and we are back with another video. I plan on making this video for a while now, so I might as well get to the start of it. So here are the top 10 delisted Xbox 360 games. Some of them may be included on PS3, but we're mostly going through 360. Number 1 on the list, Angry Birds Star Wars. This game came out on October 29th, 2013. I'm pretty sure we all know what Angry Birds is. It's all about like this game on the App Store that used to be there, but it's like gone nowadays, called Angry Birds. So you have to play as this bird and having to launch it and hit the tower where the green pigs are at. I didn't get any answers why Angry Birds Star Wars got delisted. I think it was because the company Rovio was falling downhill, or it got delisted because of a license with Star Wars, so I'm gonna guess that reason. Moving on. Next up, number 2 on the list is
Marvel vs. Capcom 2: New Age of Heroes.
This wasn't just any Marvel vs. Capcom 2 game. It was an HD version on the Xbox 360 and PS3 that came out back in July 29th, 2009. But alongside with Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and the other Marvel games, it got delisted on December 17th, 2014 due to Capcom losing a license with Marvel. But you can still play it on Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collections. Ever since Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collections Arcade Classics came out, that's where I wanted to start using Xenia and RPCS3. But I normally started using Xenia just to play the Dishwasher Dead Samurai, but we'll get to that one later. So I wanted to start using Xenia and RPCS3. I started Xenia first, but then recently I started using RPCS3. So I wanted to start using it just so I can play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Marvel vs. Capcom Origins, because Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collections Arcade Classics was not out yet on the Xbox. It got delayed to 2025. And it's on the Xbox now. Even Marvel vs. Capcom Origins got delisted. Marvel vs. Capcom Origins was a compilation game that had Marvel superheroes and Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes, or Clash of Heroes. I remember making a video on that. Moving on.
Soul Calibur 4.
Soul Calibur 5.
Next up on the list, number 3, is the Soul Calibur games. Soul Calibur is a sword fighting game, and Soul Calibur 1 and Soul Calibur 2, commonly mistaken as Soul Calibur 2 HD Online, they were released as Xbox Live Arcade titles, and Soul Calibur 4 and 5 were released in a physical disc. And I got a physical copy of Soul Calibur 5 recently on the Xbox 360. Well, unfortunately, on February 2022, Soul Calibur 1 was delisted, and some of the Soul Calibur games had guest characters. Like Soul Calibur 2 had Heihachi from Tekken, Spawn, and if you have the GameCube version of Soul Calibur 2, Link is a playable character. Soul Calibur 4 had the Star Wars characters like Yoda, the Apprentice, Darth Vader, and Yoshimitsu from Tekken. But the 360 version of Soul Calibur 4, Yoda was playable, but Darth Vader was DLC, and the PS3 version, Darth Vader was playable, and Yoda was DLC. Soul Calibur 2 got delisted due to a license with Spawn. Wait. Spawn was in Mortal Kombat 11 as DLC, and it's not delisted, is it? Well, Soul Calibur 4 got delisted because with the Star Wars characters being in the game equals in 2012 Disney bought Star Wars. So I'm pretty sure that's why it got delisted. Soul Calibur 5 had Ezio from Assassin's Creed and Devil Jin, but it's just fighting style only, and Yoshimitsu again. So I'm pretty sure they're delisted because they're putting guest characters in the game. Moving on. Next up, number 4 on the list is X-Men Arcade. It kind of confuses me that the game is delisted or not. It doesn't say that the website Gamertag Nation says that the game has been removed from the Xbox 360 or the Microsoft Store, but I'm pretty sure it got delisted the same reason Marvel vs. Capcom got delisted. X-Men is a 4-player beat-em-up with characters like Wolverine, Storm, Rogue, Colossus, Cyclops, and Nightcrawler. Oh well, it got delisted because the company Konami had a license with Marvel and it got expired, so they lost the license with Marvel, so it got delisted. Moving on. Next up on the list is The Simpsons Arcade. This was a game released by Backbone that also added Marvel vs. Capcom 2, X-Men Arcade, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1989 Arcade Classics, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, Puzzle Fighter HD, and some of the retro Sonic games. The Simpsons Arcade is a 4-player beat-em-up. It was like preventing the villains from kidnapping Maggie, the baby in the Simpsons, like the younger daughter. Oh well, alongside with X-Men Arcade, in 2014, it got delisted in 2014 due to Konami losing a license with Fox. Moving on. Next up on the list is Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. This game is actually rare nowadays because it's delisted. And by delisted, I mean completely delisted! Sorry, that was a Doofenshmirtz impression. So this game follows 4 different Spider-Mans in 4 different dimensions, like The Amazing Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2099, and Spider-Man Noir. And some of the characters have special powers in the game, like Spider-Man Noir focuses on stealth, and I don't know where the other ones were. So we got other Spider-Man games on the 360 and PS3, like Spider-Man 3, Friend or Foe, Web of Shadow, Edge of Time, and The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. This game is about the 4 Spider-Mans preventing Mysterio from stealing. Mysterio is the main villain throughout the game, and we got villains like Goblin, Hobgoblin, Deadpool, Carnage, Kraven, Vulture, and Sandman. In 2014, it got delisted due to a license with Marvel. Web of Shadows, Friend or Foe, or Edge of Time, and The Amazing Spider-Man games also got delisted. Most of the Marvel games are delisted due to that license issue. But in 2015, Shattered Dimensions was relisted on Steam, but 2017, it's officially gone. Moving on. Next up, number 7 on the list is The Dishwasher Dead Samurai. I know someone might say this, that I'm glazing The Dishwasher Dead Samurai because I talk about it a lot, but I talk about it a lot in like reality, not much on my channel. So this game got delisted because the Xbox 360 Marketplace shut down on July 29, 2024. I can't even emulate it. I checked the compatibility chart, and someone said it's a .NET game, which means it will never be playable on Xenia. Also, I'm gonna warn you, if you have the game, don't uninstall it. You can't even re-download it. Several people had complaints and issues about trying to re-download it, The Dishwasher Dead Samurai. Oh well, I don't have Dead Samurai, but I do have Vampire Smile on Steam and Charlie Murder on the 360. The creator was planning on adding the game to Steam because it's delisted on the 360. I'm actually really mad at myself for not getting the game sooner. It's actually very sad seeing this game delisted, but hopefully we'll come back one day. Moving on. Next up on the list is Mortal Kombat, commonly mistaken as Mortal Kombat 9. If you were wondering why this game got delisted, it was because Freddy Krueger from the horror movie Nightmare on Elm Street was in the game as a guest character as DLC. So the license expired for Freddy Krueger, so they had a choice to either remove Freddy Krueger or remove the entire game. So I guess Ed Boon really wanted to keep Freddy Krueger and delist the entire game on Xbox 360, PS3, and Steam. Well, Kratos was in the game. How come he didn't lose a license to him? Kratos was in the game as a PlayStation exclusive on the PS3 and PlayStation Vita. I mean, the PlayStation Vita is kind of forgotten nowadays, but that doesn't really matter anymore. Moving on. Next up on the list, number 9, is Sonic the Hedgehog. Commonly mistaken as Sonic 06, I'm pretty sure there was an actual reason why it got delisted, because the game received negative reviews. Oh well, I did play the demo, the Sonic 06 demo on the 360, because I had it before and I re-downloaded it on the Xbox 360 on the download history under account settings. I played it. It was okay, I guess. I just didn't like the controls. Like the right stick, the right stick controls, the right joystick, the controls are just the opposite. But that wasn't enough, so I decided to play it on Xenia, better known as the Xbox 360 emulator. I only hate it because it runs slow, because my laptop isn't that strong. And there was something extremely odd about Sonic 06. In 2021, Sonic 06 got relisted on the Xbox 360. Not backwards compatible, the actual Xbox 360. But July 29th, gone. How on earth was it relisted? Moving on. Number 10 on the list, the final one. So I was going to put Soul Calibur 4 or 5 somewhere, but I decided to do all in once. So I wanted to put number 10 as of a little bonus, because I put the Soul Calibur games all in one. So I want to talk about the retro Sonic games being on the Xbox 360, like the original Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic CD. Nearly every retro Sonic game was delisted besides Sonic Adventures 1 and 2. All because of the release of Sonic Origins. So now that they're playable on Sonic Origins, they're delisted. And Sonic the Fighters got delisted recently on December 6, 2014, alongside with games like Crazy Taxi, Sega Vintage Collection, Streets of Rage, Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, and Virtual Fighter 2. Alright guys, so that's all for today's video. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. Subscribe to Goku Black Fanboy, Gaming with Goku Black Fanboy, and Grimjo Fanboy. And feel free joining my Discord server and following me on TikTok. Bye guys.